Hello friends, my name is Koolio and welcome back to the channel. Today guys, we're taking a first look impressions video for Blue Wars. This is a new ship-based waifu collector game that just officially launched over in China as of a few hours ago. The servers literally just went live, I think maybe like 3 or 4 hours ago. So I downloaded the game, I jumped in, and I've been actually having an absolute blast with this game. This has got to be one of my favorite waifu collectors. Now, there are a lot of these type of games that focus solely on like the whole ship merged with the waifu, or like a airplane merged with it, or guns merged with the characters. Now, this game is obviously going to remind people of Azure Lane, but I think the best way to describe how this game is kind of like I don't want to say it, but kind of like an evolution on the foundation that Azure Lane made. I don't want to say it's like an Azure Lane 2 or anything like that, or that it's better than Azure Lane. It's more of like the next future step for a game like Azure Lane. For example, we've got full 3D models for the different characters rather than the chibi art. Now, for me personally, I don't really mind the chibi art, but I would rather prefer these absolutely beautiful, breathtaking 3D models for the characters, including in the gameplay. So let's go ahead and actually jump into battle, show you guys what the gameplay looks like in this game, because it's actually like a lot of fun. Now, this game does have auto combat, which I am going to go ahead and actually turn that off once we actually get into this game. And yes, the loading screens are on that edge of, are these appropriate or not? So just to let you guys know, this is, you know, one of those games. It's a little bit on the mature side with the art assets and everything behind the characters. But I do have to say, they have absolutely fantastic art. Now, when it comes to the actual combat in the game, when you get into an area, you've got this large portion of the sea, and you can move your characters around using this like kind of spinning cogwheel thing you've got kind of on the side. Wow, we got enemies that are going to be coming at us. Let's turn down the speed real quick. I don't want to turn on auto combat because I want to show you guys how to actually control your characters. So, looks like my characters are actually wiping out the enemies very, very quickly. We'll let this animation kind of finish. Yay, she's like, there you go, Master Commander. So yes, you can control your team by using this cogwheel on the left. You can direct them by spinning it around. You're going to try to dodge your enemies' attacks, moving out of their area before the enemy's attacks go off. Now, depending on what types of ships you have on your team, allows you to have certain abilities. Now, my first ability is to fire off this cannon. You can see that targeting reticle that kind of pops around your enemies. I want to activate that when it gets to the center circle. So, right there. You activate it. Your character's like, alright, let's do this. And it goes into this kind of cool split screen mode. Your characters activate their abilities. Some activate special abilities, doing more damage, whatever. And then you get to see it actually hit your enemies. Now, I wasn't completely sure if I was going to like this kind of split screen mode, because it's kind of funky. But to be honest, it's pretty dang cool, because you get to see your characters kind of like sliding across the water. And you get to see their full 3D models rather than like super far away. Because like I said, like, if you're going to make a game that's got these really awesome, beautiful models, please let us actually see them. Now, I'm going to activate my torpedoes. This is a new mechanic that you can use to, you basically get to target where you want this to hit. I want it to go right there, down that green, you know, area of effect line, because that's going to tell me where the best shot is to actually hit my enemies. So it looks like I actually took them down. Ooh, we have a night battle. We're going to go into the night battle. Things are going to get a lot more dangerous now. This is actually my first night battle, but if you've played, I believe it's Girls Frontline that does this. The night battles are more dangerous than regular battles, so it's actually kind of a cool experience. You guys get to see what a night battle looks like. So here we go. We've only got a couple of enemies left. We've taken down 2 more. We've only got 2 left. There are some, oh, I think we just finished the whole team, or we've got, looks like we actually have 4 enemies still. So let's go ahead and dodge out of the way. Let's go ahead and activate my next shot. Fire it right about there. Release cannon fire. She does the camera picture thing. You can see it flying off in the distance. Is it going to hit? Ooh, I think it barely hits them. You can see it. Boom, explosion. Takes down their frontline boss. She smiles. She's like, there you go, Commander. You're like, thank you so much. Let's go ahead and go back to my cannon. We're going to fire it off one more time. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Flying through the air. Special ability activates for some extra damage. We got a crit off. The enemy sinks to the ocean floor. And it looks like we've only got 1 more enemy left. And I did say this at the beginning. This game does have auto combat an auto kind of, I want to say kind of like auto questing, where if you keep it on, your characters will just automatically move to the next area. Now, before we actually jump into the next part, I was talking about before how there's kind of like a large area of the ocean that's actually covered in a fog of war, and you're going to move your characters around this fog of war, revealing the area and running into enemies, similar to like how you kind of have to go through multiple stages of an area in order to complete like that specific stage, if that makes sense. You know, defeating multiple enemies to defeat that specific chapter before you move on to the next stage or chapter. You know, you guys know what I'm talking about. So it's kind of like that mechanic behind it. So you're moving through, trying to find all the bosses within that specific stage. There are abilities that you can activate that I think you get down the line a little bit later, where you can actually summon airplanes that will go around and actually clear the fog of war faster for you. Now, when you finish off an area, you get rated on a scale on how well you did. I did not do very good. It's probably because I actually did like manual combat. I got a C right there. Now, when you defeat a monster, when you defeat a stage or a boss or enemies, you have the option to continue to attack or to evacuate that area. Let's go ahead and attack. You can see my characters are now kind of moving around, searching the area. Now we got some enemies. I'm going to actually go ahead and turn on auto combat, so you guys can see what that kind of looks like. And we're going to turn on the ×2 speed, because most of the time for a game like this, you guys are probably going to play it like this. When you're going through a lot of these early levels, you're going to go through, turn on the auto combat, turn on the ×2 speed, move your way through the area, trying to level up your characters as fast as you can. Now, they do get a little bit of experience. You do get some equipment items that you can use. You get some basic currency to progress and upgrade your character. There is equipment that you can use. I haven't seen if there's a dorm system in this game, like a lot of these waifu games, but it might be because I just haven't gotten that far into it just yet. There's kind of like this spa area where you can go and put your characters there for they can rest and gain. I believe they gain experience over time as well. So, I mean, there's a lot of these waifu games that have similar things like that, like a hospital or a nurse's station that you can like send these characters to. So we'll go ahead and let the game go and finish off this fight. Now, one thing that's kind of cool too, if you guys decide to play this game, I will leave a link down below in the comments for you guys to check it out. But they are allowing players a free 10-time summon when you first get in the game. And then I believe if you play maybe like an hour more, you get enough tickets and gems to be able to do another 10-time summon. So we are going to be doing summons in this video towards the end after I show you some of the characters and the models in this game. Now, one thing I have to point out too that I really like about this game so far is the bosses and some of the stages that you actually come across. They have these really cool like cinematic intros for some of the bosses in this game, and it doesn't look like I'm actually going to have the chance to show you it because I'm not going to come across a boss in this stage, but they've got these really cool cinematic intros that I really like. I think that might be it for that one. We're almost there. We've almost taken down this boss. We'll kind of go ahead and let my characters finish this off one last time. Now, one thing I do like about this game too is there are certain stages, once you've completed them, you have the chance to actually get a brand new hero, and you go through kind of a little summoning screen for those new heroes. I love that. I love the fact that you can actually get new heroes on your team without specifically having to go through the summoning stages. There is equipment summons and hero summons, but they are not combined. They are separate, so thank goodness for that. So there we go. We've completed that stage. We've got some experience. We're almost level 13. SS. Characters gain experience. There's my MVP on my team. She's actually my favorite character. And it looks like we did get a brand new character. So we're going to go ahead and actually evacuate. We're not going to finish this stage off. Head on back. There's some more loading screens. And it's going to take us to the area where you actually go through and increase the levels of your characters. So let's go back to the main stage. Hi, she's waving. There is really good voice acting and beautiful art in this game. Like, I'm telling you guys, it is gorgeous. So let's go ahead and actually jump in and show you my different characters. So this is the first character that they give you. I don't know what her name is. I don't speak Chinese. I wish I did. But when you guys know, when I play games like this and they have beautiful art like this, I want to be able to see those characters without the UI being visible. You can do that in this game. Boom. Check it out. You can zoom in. You can make them as big as you want. Hello. They can smile. Take a screenshot. And not only that, if you tap, you can actually go to... Oh, we've got to go to... I don't remember where it's at. But you can look at their 2D... Oh, it's right down here. You can look at their 2D or their 3D models as well. So, yeah. And the 3D models are absolutely gorgeous in this game. Now, I will say one of the things too, when it comes to the, if it'll actually let me go back. Hello? There we go. One thing I will say about this game, kind of like a weird downside, is sometimes the game thinks when I'm tapping, I'm like trying to scroll or move something. So sometimes I have to like tap the screen multiple times for it to do stuff. Now, when you're going through and you're leveling up your characters, you've got equipment that you can use materials on to increase them. You can use water bottles that you find to increase the levels of your characters. You can get skill cards that you can use to level up the passive and active abilities of each of your characters. I don't know exactly what this section does, but I believe you can sacrifice them to get equipment and currencies. I'm not exactly sure how that works. This is where you go through and upgrade your different equipment. And then this is like, I believe this is kind of the rating system in this game, where you can see what other people are saying about these specific characters. There are star ratings. You can star rank your characters up as you get specific materials required for those star characters. So I'm going to go ahead and show you a couple of the other different characters that you can get in the game. And I will say their character models are really, really great. They did a really good job on each of these different character models in this game. So yeah, I think they look absolutely amazing. So let's go ahead. We're like 12 minutes into this video. We're going to end the video off by actually doing some summons. So we'll go ahead and click them here. I've got 12 summoning tickets. I'm going for my very first SSR. So let's do that. Tap the screen. Locks onto the target location. And here we go. We should get 10 summons. She's going to bust open the door. I love the music of this game too. The music and the sound, like the voice acting, is really, really good. So we got some confidential files. Oh my goodness, very confidential files. So we've got an SR character. Welcome to the team. I have to say, this is a pretty confidential file, if you guys know what I'm saying. Go ahead and keep that. Oh, we skipped past all the characters we already have. But we did get a brand new SSR character, so let's just do a couple more summons. I don't know what the summoning ratios in this game are exactly. I've never gotten an SSR, but like I said, I've only done 20 summons, so you can't really judge it too much. We got a rare character. Let's just go ahead and do one more time for you guys so you can see these summoning animations. And we got another R character. So there we go. Let's go ahead and take a look at our characters. I believe we can go down. I want to say it's right here. No, not right there. Not right there. There's a specific spot I need to go to so I can look at the characters. Oh, this is the spa system. If anyone wanted to see what the spa looked like, this is what it looks like. It plays like this really beautiful, relaxing music. And then you can basically put your characters in the spa. They chill there. They bathe and they gain, it looks like they gain experience and relationship over time. They do have like a passive questing thing that you can do where you like put your different characters in and you can basically have them do passive missions. On top of that too, they do have like a building mechanic where you get certain resources and you can use it to build characters. I've actually never really done it, but I know that there's one recipe we could try out real quick. I think it's like 999. Yeah, 999. But you can see like I have to touch the screen like multiple times for this thing to work. I'm not sure why it does this. 600. And then 600 on this last one. Just to show you guys what this looks like. Come on. Okay. I should have enough materials. And it's going to take 30 minutes. Let's go ahead and finish it off real fast. Oh, we have to use... I want to say it's this thing. Completion. Okay, good. And here's a brand new character. Whatever she says. We got a brand new SR character. Welcome to the team. Awesome. Fantastic. So, oh, this is the dock. This is what I was talking about. This is what I'm talking about. We can go through and like look at your different characters. Here's the new character that just joined our team. Oh my gosh, why am I showing you guys this? So welcome to the team. It's okay, I understand. Yeah, let's just back out. Okay, there you go, guys. That is Blue Wars. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to stay up to date in the latest in mobile gaming. Oh my gosh. So yes, I will leave some links down below for you guys that want to try this game out. I think it's a really, really fun game, especially when it comes to the combat. And then it's extremely well polished, great characters, great character art. So yes, good game all around. Gives my thumbs up of approval. All right, guys, I'll see you next time.